Hey everyone, this is your girl Miz Dynasty. I want to say thank you for tuning in for the spoken word presentation. This is going to be about my life, my triumphs, my tribulations, everything. And hopefully this will encourage you through whatever you're going through. Shout out to Kori Raishon, DPVN.net. And shout out to Sage Love Productions for having this all to come together. Let's go. Yeah. All my friends, drug friends. 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 All my friends are 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 drug friends. All my friends, 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 drug friends. All my friends are 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 drug friends. Remember popping pills, doing duster in the car? Punk rock superstar, doing it for fun, bump the repercussions. In the name of fun, we did things that were dumb. Roll the L, pass it in a cipher, waiting for our turn. The thirst is real, had to look around. Mad Dad has a hair, no conversation, just looking for a thrill. Can't call these my real friends, cause I seen them at the last for parties, like the same Bacardi. Yeah, we real cool when we all souped up, but are we friends? Hardly. If the drugs run around, what we got left to do? They don't even have a clue. So this is what having the hobbies come to. So I remember coming up to this one guy, I was like, how you doing? My name is Dynasty, you looking kind of cute and you looking like you need some company. And then I saw him, like, his eye was like twitching, and I'm like, he started like tweaking and passing out. And I'm like, oh my God, is he okay? Someone call 911. Drug friends, all my friends. Drug friends, all my friends. Drug friends, all my friends. Drug friends, all my friends are drug friends. 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 Something that I've been thinking about is that when I was a teenager, like just the climate and the environment. I always thought like, it's an honor and a privilege to grow up in the hood and to go through certain life situations. But not only that, but to come out of it, stronger and better than how we were placed in. And I remember like in middle school, at lunch, I've always been kind of a loner. And I remember seeing a lot of the guys just doing beats on the table, freestyling. And I always was too shy to be a part of that table. I never saw a lot of girls or young ladies there. But I've always wished like I could be a part of that. And I think that was a piece of what ignited me to do what I do now. And I remember one of my first raps, and I was like 14 years old. It's like, I'm a big ghetto girl, I can't rock your world. They say I'm a freak, but my rapping stays unique. I stepped up in the spot, the boy he kinda hot. Pass me the mic to see what I got. Spit me some game, dudes mad lame. Hating on my flow cause I'm on a wall of fame. Yeah, they once called me white, but I always got them hype. So get up out my face, for I'll bust you with this mic. Got the mic again, whip your tail again. If you don't like me, I don't need you as a friend. I'ma rap to the end. You're better when you're friends, cause there's no telling when I will step in. So being young, all we care about is ourselves for real. Whatever that is, like whether it be money, whether it be music, whether it be our games, the world just revolves around us. And then I remember during that same time period, I was in this nonprofit organization for teens, and it was a play, essentially. Well, we all got together and we talked about our real life experiences He talked about sexism, ageism, racism, all the isms. And it was incredible because it was like 14-year-olds to 19-year-olds. And we were hearing one another's stories. And it's like, wow, I had no idea that people my age from all walks of life could be going through things like this. It was really surreal, if you will. And the next piece was inspired from just hearing over 30 teenagers' life story, and always wanting to be an encourager on my part, letting them know, like, you have a friend in me. Well, I got things testing me. It ain't easy. Best to believe me. Whew, just be easy. Cause I'm trying to change my ways from bad to good. Make a living up and out the hood, doing things I know I should. It gets hard sometimes. Just be strong. It's just the test to see what side you on. But later in life, it'll get you far, you see. And maybe one day build a city at peace. Still learning from our mistakes. Learn paths to not intake. Learn the things to not forsake it. Thank God for those He make. Yeah, I'm really blessed. So ain't got what we got. So the stories I hear, yeah, they all mean a lot. I mean, you tell me these things, and I feel all your pains. And it touches my heart like a long summer rain. This is food for the mind, body, and soul. So when I give you this message, your heart won't be cold. Just look out for me, as I look out for you. But stay true to yourself. Ain't gotta play no more fool. If you need a friend or someone to cry on, I'm someone you can lay all your feelings upon. Let no one let you down. Let no one let you frown. If it's a rainy day, just chill and get down, cause there's gonna be drama. But don't cry to your mama. If you wanna make a difference, go do it like I'm gonna. But if you don't wanna, don't say that you're gonna. But learn from mistakes can help solve all the drama. And I really thought about that last sentence right there, like learning from our mistakes, because my father, he taught me we'll just keep revisiting the same circumstances if we don't learn. Take some time to analyze, like, what's going on. Why am I dealing with the same circumstances, same type of people, same kind of work environment, all these, different things. And then, as I look at it now in that same organization, I think about this young lady who's in the industry, whatever, and she inspires me daily, just seeing her grow in her artistry. And I just am inspired daily. And knowing her back in those days, I was like, dang, I rap too. Why they pick her? Like, why can't I be the rapper? Don't y'all know I rap? Like, I do this. But then I look at it, and I'm like, all right, God. No, but I look at it, I'm like, all right, God, like, let me just take the lesson from it. Like, what are you trying to teach me? And then I think about the scripture right here. Philippians 2, verse 3 and 4. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves. Not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interest of the others. And so I think with that kind of mindset, we can see how everybody's different, how we all have our own unique gifts. And when this young lady, at that time, I was like, yo, like, it's just incredible. But I want to do one of these raps that she did in the play. It was incredible. And she will never claim it. She trying to forget that part of her life. But I ain't mad at it. It was definitely a trying time for all of us. But it goes like this. Well, I'm daydreaming constantly in class, and hypothetically, I guess it's up to me to prove that I'm the best. I rap no track to your cantankerous ways. Your negative vibes got me feeling so ashamed. Ashamed to be your daughter, but it's cool to maintain power. To walk in the spotlight, I know that I'm hot. I eradicate your lyrics in one sentence, cause I'm so appreciated, baby. I switch faces like the lyrics I'm spitting. Simple, right? Simple. And it's the energy that we give. That's why we need to do art, because everybody brings their own spirit, their own flavor to the art. And I was like, yo, I needed to see her do her thing, because that gave me that fire to keep going forever. Forever. And then, as I left that organization, You know, and I graduated high school. I was like, man, what's going on? What's going on with me? Like, trying to find my purpose, my passion. Everybody's like, go to school. And I'm like, that's not it. Like, I don't know. And then, you know, I fell into drugs. I'm not going to hold you. I fell into drugs. And still trying to figure out, like, why can't I do artistry? Why can't I make a living doing it? Why don't they teach us in school how to hone our passions? And I just remember feeling like I was my worst enemy. And I'm asking myself, how long can I fake it till I make it? Is my heart made of glass? I can feel this thing breaking. Allow tenderness to find its way in, because I'm so numb. The world around me is shaking. I've been pushed away, so I'll push back. Show little remorse, because would men understand that? I'm on the solo. Confess my soul? Hell no. Maybe. Just a little. Because I have to let go. But I'm apprehensive about the littlest things. I feel trepidation in delusional things. I'm on needles and pins. In the end, will I win? Battle with the rattlesnake. Or chips it in. But I'm so bound by my secret. Nowadays, it's hard to keep it. All eyes on me. My secret, they must peep it. If I tell you, straight up, how would you look at me? Those with closed minds probably think I'm a freak. Or maybe I am. Let's skip the whole scam. Why do pressures of society have me how do I am? Perhaps I'm my worst critique. And this quality makes me truly unique. So I keep my composure. After all, I'm a soldier. If I tell you this now, act like I never told you. Me and this thing are two entities. But have I become my worst enemy? I say good riddance. Let the secrets unfold. Because on a second thought, who are you to impose? The lies, they slowly erode. And I'll make a U-turn before this dead-end road. Coming to terms is a one-woman show. I gotta let go of this load that I hold because my mind's so abnormal, so I'm told. But I won't let my pride get the best of me. And so for a while I went down this spiral of like not feeling adequate, not feeling like I knew my purpose, and feeling like I had to conform to a world that didn't care about my dreams, my passions, my desire, my talents, my gifts, my skills, and all that. And I just felt like I was losing myself because I couldn't figure out how to be in both worlds. And then losing myself to the drugs, losing myself to wanting my family's approval and validation, and still never getting it. And then I felt like I just became a stranger to myself. Have you ever felt like a stranger to your own self? This is for you. Wake up call come locking. My mind is in a locket. I can pray just like the Muslims. Can one of these gods stop it? My soul in others' pockets. But people love my thoughts. I'm outside the box. The building blocks. My mind is cracked. Have not forgotten. Soul drifter. We are here to save our souls from the hells unknown and known. What do you see? With your conscience gone. The devil's in the room working his magic. Conflicting what has happened results very and tragic. But good is good. Too much of anything, never good. Question life, but life's games could ultimately end your livelihood. Man, I don't wanna be the one made an example. Throw up her temple, blown up when someone's built a tent. Reflects of me, faulty imagery. Monster in the mirror, touch my face or not, this couldn't be. Change my life, gotta do right. That the ghosts in my presence tell me that's how I've been living. Then we surround ourselves around people for comfort, for family, trying to fit in, but it's all temporary. So you know me, you think you know me, another phony. Maybe I told you pounds in my biz, not first name homies, was intimacy. I cannot trust I love your whole, cause even blood is shiesty. That's all we do is party, party, party. Wake up in the morning, where's my money? Smile in my face, but I can see the hate bubbling before me is truth. The feeling in my gut shall always rule. So when you leave the room, don't wave, cause I won't say bye to you. I already know what it is. I see the false lens, see many reruns in my life. Do you repeat songs you don't like? No more ganja for the pipe, no more Henny to sip. We can always spot a phony, they the first one to dip. X them off your list, X them off your list. Saying substance over people, really? They should quit. People wait until the New Year's, drop their bad habits, but what they really waiting for? A way to call? All of that is just dead end. A black hole. And why even go to that resort trying to find yourself in people when it's just not gonna happen? You know what I mean? Like, for real. And then I came to a point where it's like, you know what? Let me leave that circle. I'm about to just figure it out on my own. And granted, I was still like working a lot. I was still doing the drugs and all that. But I was taking that chance to discover what made me tick. Not only as an artist, but as a human being. And I was very introspective from a young age. Because I'm like, listen, I know my mother. I know my father. I know the things about what's holding us back. I said, I either have to decide that I'm gonna be like what I don't want to be because that's all I've seen, all I've heard of, and all I know, or am I gonna become the opposite? And I think that's really where the journey of me becoming a healer stemmed from. And this was still when I was like in high school, and even graduating from high school. And I met a lot of people, and I've always been like an empath, some would say, very like what's the word? Empathetic, and I felt people's pains, and I hate to this day. I don't care if you're a child, I don't care if you're an elder, I don't care if you're somebody I don't even know. I just hate seeing people hurt. To this day, I hate it. And so along my journey, I think the Most High put people in my path to make songs about the journey of like finding ourselves. So this next piece right here is called Interview with the Lost Boy. I don't care what anybody says, man. If no one believes in you, I believe in you. We believe in you. Been walking on a straight and narrow. This thing ain't working out. Got me stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out. Been walking on a straight and narrow. This thing ain't working now. Got me stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out. Been walking on a straight and narrow. This thing ain't working now. Got me stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out. Been walking on a straight and narrow. This thing ain't working now. Got me stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out. Let's talk about your goals. Tell me where you wanna go. Tell me who you wanna be. Relay in a fantasy. It's a cold world. Girls want pearls. What you gonna do against that? I done been through things, you done been through things. So what's it gonna be? He a hot boy, got the Tonka toy, stash a burner. I know he a learner, follow the shmoney and Bobby Shmurda. Now he making moves friends never heard of. He done seen many men get locked up, boxed up. He's like, oh nah, that ain't gonna be me. I love the money, but the money don't love nobody, including me. Remember one time we was high pheromones, real loud, ask questions deep down, talked about your desires. You can have whatever you want. Said you wanna own a restaurant, but the money too slow, you need more dough. A regular job don't cut it no more, so you wanna sell drugs worse than marijuana? Got the struggle upon you, go ahead, spark the L, baby. Say the righteous prevail, but lately been stuck in the thoughts. How to stay stacking bread without punching the clock. I got pressure from my aunt, gotta keep the balance. Then I miss a havoc, I'm laughing. But in the midst of the quiet, there's a sadness. How can I stay in my eye with tears rolling down my cheeks, covering my face like, I'm squabbling, trying to get those dollars in. Is it round and rent struggling for the dollars? I'll be honoring, plotting, we scheming. We in God's favor, still haunted by our demons. Up in the cloud, puffing loud, he dreaming. Small steps, the progress we beaming. Turn it straight away, coming typical things. Gotta get it like Malcolm, and he said any means. Economics is freedom for sure. Community is freedom. Been walking on a straight and narrow. This thing ain't working now. Got me stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out. Been walking on a straight and narrow. This thing ain't working now. Got me stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out. Been walking on a straight and narrow. This thing ain't working now. Got me stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out. Been walking on a straight and narrow. This thing ain't working now. Got me stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out, stressed out. For knowing things we've been told. Yeah, we got the vision, but we hold the blindfolds on a tightrope. Still plotting, still scheming. Still in God's favor, still haunted by our demons. Yeah, we got doubt, but the time is waning. Are we fading into mundane things? What game are we playing? Strong and erect, knocking anyone who objects to resurrect Christ consciousness. Man. Working a 9 to 5 does not grant us freedom. It's a stepping stool, for sure. But we gotta dream bigger. We gotta want more. Yo. Let's talk about your goals. Tell me where you wanna go. Tell me who you wanna be. Relay in a fantasy. It's a cold world. Girls want pearls. What you gonna do against that? I done been through things. You done been through things. So what's it gonna be? Let's talk about your goals. Tell me where you wanna go. Oh. Tell me who you wanna be. Relay in a fantasy. Day after day, the roles that we play. Day after day, the choices we make. Day after day, the roles that we play. Day after day, the choices we make. Man. It's so interesting because people that know me intimately, they would say, like sis, what's good with you? Like, why do you care so much? Like, why are you, like, are you okay? Like, why do you care so much about, I don't even know how to say, like, that's a downtrodden, or some people in my family will be like, oh, the hood rats. I'm like, you can't call them that. Like, people just don't know what they don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's the problem with the world now. Lack of compassion, lack of education. And for those who do know, it's like, what are you doing to be a part of the solution? And then there I was again feeling like, listen, if my family don't back me up on trying to help people from what I do know, it's like, then I just feel like I'm losing myself in a sense. I feel like Most High is calling me to help in many ways. And to feel so alone and feel like so misunderstood, it's just like a space that I can't even describe it for real. But I want you to hear this next piece, and this is a glimpse of my journey on self-discovery. You know, that pain, you know what I'm saying? That worldly sorrow, feeling like, how can I? I was hurting down to my soul, all I felt was pain. Crying wasn't enough to heal my heartache. Wishing for my final days. Who on this lonely planet can heal my pain? Now I ride with the X on my back. A boogie style wild child, lit the ganja for that. Say they love my style, yet they tell me relax. What do they really want? Leave that whack mess to the cat. Some dudes mad whack, acting like they proper. In fact, they running from their demons. I got my sling in the bag. You wanna see him? You ain't ready for that. I ain't no killer, but I might leave you dripping wet. Keep that same energy, my G. I'm free, as I should be. You a reflection of me, but I'm a body this beat, yeah. And you my next casualty. And then I started looking at my life and getting into the Word of God, the Bible. Crazy how true. Some don't believe in the word, don't believe that it's true. I used to practice divination, it threw me for a loop. I used to ask for God's hand, put it in a crystal. I used to go outside myself and try to find it in you. I'm so happy now in my lifestyle, my aura pep pal. God is my antiox, lyrical cacao when we float from coast to coast. Disciples from coast to coast, yeah. Hey. That's when I knew, like, for me, the Word of God was just so true and so relevant to my life. Yeah. But there was still a piece of me that was like, I know I'm young, but the way that this society is made, it makes us feel like we're running out of time. You feel me? Like, I know you feel me. Like, I most of y'all, I'm sure, are creatives in some way. And not only that, but, you know, I know a lot of you intimately to know well enough that the jobs that we do and that most of us decide to get into, they're not in alignment with our personality, our calling, our purpose, what we're gifted in. So it's this weird, like a purgatory kind of thing, feeling like we're young, but at the same time we're in a rush and that we're running out of time, even though we are so young. Running out of time, but we're so young. Running out of time, but we're so young. They tell us, get this job. We run with the mob of rebels. Life isn't fruity, but we be stacking them pebbles. Up in the morning, back at night. Up in the morning, back at night. Back to back we leave. Time to put in work on our grind. Exceptional. When we leave the plantation, we do this for our future. Say our time running thin. But then again, scraping the surface, digging into the tetanus. Been acting a little reckless. Still holding on like a ball man to a dreadlock. Working on demented thoughts. Goals grant the fear that we gather. How are we to pass these blocks? Under the thumb, we will succumb. Pressure all around me. Say we need the grounding under the thumb. We will succumb. Pressure all around me. Say we need the grounding. But we're great. We're great. Succumb to the great our fate. Feel like the white rabbit, we're late. Pressure all around, we anticipate. Got the goals wildly, taking shape, we're all inspiring. Don't wanna be regular dealer. Just count fiat on a regular. The thumb, we will succumb. Pressure all around me. Say we need the grounding under the thumb. We will succumb. Pressure all around me. Say we need the grounding. So that was called She Who Runs with Wolves. And I always like to think of myself as a wolf in sheep clothing. Take it as you will. But yeah. The world is full of different distractions. And sometimes, you know, it's really just good to get a break from hectic life. Many of us are always on the go, hustling and bustling. And I honestly think it's good to have a distraction every once in a while. Be my distraction. Be my distraction. Be my distraction. Be my distraction. You better come to me like you need me. Demons, I don't feed them when you're around. Bump the bull, I hold it down. For right now, have you ever rolled with a queen like me? Unlikely, I play it cool on the low, I'm a fiend. Get off of my heart, let it breathe. Give us different drama, let God bring us peace. We gon' build figures, make me wanna pull on a what about my family? I'm yours. Running through these numbers, I was without cause. Fatty pimpin', throwing them draws. But you got the vibe I can't deny. Showing strength, the world still tries to hide. Feel the fear, but never let it stop you. I see you, king, hope you see what I do. Hope you see what I do.
Purchase your tracks today.
And be my distraction. And be my distraction. I see you, king, hope you see what I do. Show me how a God moves. Show me I can let loose. I've been trapped in a cage, different kind of rage. Lost in this maze in the haze. But you say I can heal you too, build with you, even have a daughter or two. You show me I'm an escapist. You give me wisdom, no I can face it. To your love, I'm not chasing. And be my distraction. And be my distraction. I lost sight of the kingdom that's inside of me. Savor every moment from the jump you were riding. So crazy how our front kept on vanishing. Got me turned into a fiend. I can handle it. Don't you know? The distance, it hurts. All I told me was to put God first. Kept on worrying. Seeing images of a hearse. Impatient. Cause life without you was the worst. Be my distraction. And be my distraction. Anxious thoughts got the Bible to ground me. So crazy how your energy found me. Feeling so astounding, blood hounding. Dipping souls in a fountain. Drinking the living waters. They bought us. If you ain't into reading holy books, then you order. Are you willing to love me like he loved the church? You ain't gotta lie, Craig. But seriously though, are you? Because I need to know. So, after, the butterflies and all those emotions subside, reality sets in, and it came a point where it's like I had to seek the Most High, because what I was doing at the time as far as spirituality, it wasn't fulfilling. And this song right here was the precursor as to why I had to seek God with like all my heart, or at least try to, but for real this time. Told you that I really need to see you. I can't paint a better picture and might see through. I know our situations aren't the best, boo, but I'm holding back a secret, trying to tell you. Down for me, you said. Since then you disappeared. My logic says one thing, but my heart is feeling it. I don't live in regret, but you make my last dude looking like he a threat. Don't worry about it. Keep my heart on my healing and do what I tell. I see why she a lesbian, eating punani, calling chicks poppy. Once dipped and dabbed, but I know my place is about a righteous man. We were torn, see, and our men get whipped and chained. Here we go, it's the same thing. Don't leave that legacy, don't you dare, black man. I told you, 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 I told you. Then he tells me that he's out here getting this work, looking rough and his back hurt. I mean, never understand. The weight of the world seems to fall on the black man. I only know but so much. Let me into your world, boy, it's a must. I only know but so much. Let me into your world, boy, it's a must. I only know but so much. Let me into your world, boy, it's a must. I only know but so much. Let me into your world, boy, it's a must. So, something that got me through that sorrow that I was dealing with at that time was a few things, but I had to learn, it's in general with all the acting experiences that I've had, and the reason why I even started making music in the first place. I had to remind myself of a certain scripture to rise above it, to not go back into that sunken place, if you will. So, one scripture that still helps me to this day is Romans 12:3, or Romans 12:2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. So there came a point where I had to just find God for myself and learn how to get peace and find peace in Him. And I learned that He was a certain aspect of my life that really brought me spiritual fulfillment that the other healing modalities could have never brought to my life. So yeah, shout out to God. For sure. This song right here, boy. I can't be happy knowing you're not with me. Was walking through the valley with the lows, Egyptian crows. Now I'm at the crossroad. Boom, 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 boom. Lead me to the living waters where I rest my bones. Got teeth for two, but he really ain't you. He was my escort, my heart I explore, relying on a human logic at the back door that's led me straight to you. The methods I've learned don't heal me like you do. There's no comparison. You are original, so aboriginal. Such a pleasure to finally meet you. I'm so buzzed off the ginseng. You make my heart sing. Reading your word is mind and soul cleansing. The joy that you bring, let it rain on me, so the Hebrews can follow your lead. Sometimes I have to acknowledge like how unworthy I can feel of God's love and how much I really do need Him. I can't be happy and knowing you're not with me. Was walking through the valley with the lows, Egyptian crows. Now I'm at the crossroad. Boom, 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 boom. Lead me to the living waters where I rest my bones. Got teeth for two, but he really ain't you. He was my escort, my heart I explore, relying on a human logic at the back door that's led me straight to you. The methods I've learned don't heal me like you do. There's no comparison. You are original, so aboriginal. Such a pleasure to finally meet you. I'm so buzzed off the ginseng. You make my heart sing. Reading your word is mind and soul cleansing. The joy that you bring, let it rain on me, so the Hebrews can follow your lead. And in the times of darkness and in the shadows, there is light. And we have to ask for God's love to just rain down on me and let your love to shower me. Just rain on me. Rain down on me and let your love to shower me. Just rain on me. Rain down on me and let your love just fall like raindrops. Rain on me. Thank you all so much for taking this time out of your evening to be here with me for this very special moment in this very intimate space where I was able to hopefully encourage you through my own story and struggles and how I ultimately came to the Most High out of darkness and things like that. from drugs and from like love and just feeling like different types of not loving myself. So yeah, thank you, because you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. You feel me? So thank you all so much for being here. And as promised, I have some great news that I wanted to share with you all. That news is, today, I am, Miz Dynasty, is an official business. I am an official business. Like, that is huge, especially being a black owner, you know, and people who know me, they know how I'm so passionate about us owning our own stuff. And the vision I have for being a business owner, I won't get into all that right now, but it's massive, and I'm asking the Most High to guide me on this journey. So thank you all for just sticking throughout the whole show, and I really hope you feel empowered and encouraged. And for sticking through the whole time, those of you who are interested, I want to give you a special offer on one of my business packages. I want to give you 50% off of a healing package where I'm going to work with you intimately. It's going to be health related. So it's going to be food, yes. It's going to be spirituality and encouragement and refinement. And it's also going to be a mental health journey as well. And it's also going to be financial freedom, financial wealth. This is going to be how to own everything over your life. How to own everything in your life. Because that is complete freedom. Spiritual, mental, physical, and financial. So please reach out to me, MIZ Dynasty, DYNASTY, 1 at gmail.com. Type in the subject, I'm in, and you will be opted in for the special package for the healing. Thank you all so much once more. Shout out to Kori Raishon, DPVN.net, and definitely Sage Love Productions for making this all happen. I love you all. Have a great night.